What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're getting into my Atlantic Sun Conference Tournament predictions. It's finally time for the conference tournament predictions. Um, let's dive right into it. Let's look at the standings for these conferences. For this conference going into the tournament. So how this tournament works is 10 teams make it, and then the rest miss out. So the number one seed finds themselves with Keenshaw, the State Owls, at 23-8. We got the Liberty Flames at number 2. Eastern Kentucky finds themselves at 3, owning the tiebreaker over Stetson, who is the 4 seed. And then we got Lipscomb at the 5 seed. Right there, 6 seed is North Alabama, and then the 7. So North Alabama will own the bye there. And then now we get into the 7 seed with North Florida and Bellarmine or something Knights. So these two would play 8 and 9, and then we got the Queens at 9, and then Florida Gulf Coast at number 10. So the teams that are going to be missing out from this postseason or the tournament is going to be Jacksonville, Jacksonville State, Central Arkansas, and then Austin Pay all came up short. It was close between Jacksonville to make it, but they just did not quite get there. So, yeah, I mean, let's look at So if we look at the bracket here, like I said, interesting format here. We got the 9 versus 10 meeting up and 7 versus 8. Usually it's like the 7 versus the 10, but I guess they want the 1 seed to play a lesser seed no matter what. So that's interesting format. I kind of like it. But anyway, let's look at this full-on bracket here. Starting out with the first game, we got Florida Gulf Coast University playing Queens. And I'm going to go with a slight upset here. We're going to go with Florida Gulf Coast to pull off the win at FGCU. Basically a gut feeling there. Don't know too much about these teams. But then number 7, North Florida battles out against number 8, Bellarmine. I believe there's supposed to be an R somewhere in there. Not sure. I must have spelled that wrong. But anyway, I do think that North Florida is the better team. These two teams tied up in conference play, but North Florida just barely owns the tiebreaker. So those two can go either way, but I'm going to go with North Florida. All right, so now let's get into the second round. So how this second round works is it's going to be kind of like the NFL if you're familiar. The first seed, the highest seed goes here. The second highest seed goes there, and then the second lowest seed goes there, and then the lowest seed goes there. So the highest seed always plays the lowest seed. All right, so let's start out with Liberty versus North Florida. Or let's just start out with top seed. I do think that Keenshaw State can win this one. I guess I could just move that right there. Just the better team over Florida Gulf Coast. And then let's go over here for the second matchup between Liberty and North Florida. Yeah, I think that Liberty is the better team. I think that Liberty is a scary team coming into the tournament that could pull off an upset. So I'm going to go with them to beat them. And then 3 versus 6 here, we got Eastern Kentucky versus North Alabama. Let's go with an upset pick here. Let's go with North Alabama to pull off the win. So that would bring North Alabama over here. Yeah, I like North Alabama. Not a big fan of Eastern Kentucky, so we're going to go with an upset pick there. Why not? And then Stetson versus Lipscomb. The winner would go down here, a 4 versus 5 seed. Both these teams have Stetson's just one game above Lipscomb, but I'm going to go with Stetson to win this one, to advance on. All right, so for a spot in the championship game, we got Keenshaw State and we got North Alabama. Keenshaw State's been playing really good in conference play. I'm going to go with them to win it. And then we got Liberty versus Stetson. I just believe in Liberty as a team. So that would bring up Keenshaw State versus Liberty for a spot in the March Madness tournament. I just believe in Liberty as a team. I think that they're better. They have experience in the tournament before. They're just a better news, in my opinion. I mean, just a better team, in my opinion. So I just got a text that said news, so I guess I don't know why my brain just blurted that out. But yeah, let's go with the Flames to win the tournament. But Keenshaw State, also a good team. I believe that Liberty would probably be like a 13 seed in the tournament, and Keenshaw State would be about a 15 or something. So yeah, there's a difference there. Liberty's just had a better resume. But anyway, guys, thank you all for watching this video. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed the content. I'm going to be making my Sun Belt Conference tournament predictions later today, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, peace out.